Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our handy viewers, Pineapple on Pizza 76. Thanks for the suggestion, Pineapple on Pizza. You asked, why do rulers have that little hole at the end? Is it just for decoration, or is there a secret purpose? I mean, we've all seen it. It's always there. It never gets acknowledged. And yet, no one ever talks about it. It's like the side character in a movie that never gets a backstory. Well, today, we're giving that tiny hole the recognition it deserves. We're diving into why it exists, how it came to be, and what else you can do with it, besides pretending it's a tiny telescope. So, if you've ever looked at your ruler and thought, why do you have a hole? What are you hiding? Then stick around, because we're about to find out right here on Explaining Everything. Let's start with the most straightforward answer. The hole is there so you can hang the ruler. Groundbreaking, right? But stay with me. Manufacturers add this hole so you can hook your ruler onto a nail, a pegboard, or one of those fancy organizer racks that only super organized people seem to own. This way, you always know where your ruler is, instead of letting it vanish into the mysterious black hole known as your junk drawer. Seriously, if rulers didn't have this feature, half of them would end up lost forever, probably hanging out with all those missing socks and the one pen you actually liked. Now, you might be wondering, has this hole always been there? Did ancient civilizations also have tiny holed rulers? Short answer, no. But let's take a quick trip through history. Rulers have been around for thousands of years. Ancient Egyptians used wooden and ivory rulers. The Romans had their own engraved measuring tools. Medieval scholars and architects used carefully marked rods to keep their designs precise. But did any of these ancient rulers have a tiny hole at the end? Nope. The hole really came into play with mass production in the 19th and 20th centuries. That's when companies started making rulers in bulk and realized, hey, people lose these things a lot. Let's add a hole so they can hang them up instead of letting them get buried under piles of paper. So, we probably owe this genius idea to some factory worker who was tired of losing their ruler. And to that person, whoever you are, we thank you. Now, here's another mystery. If this hole is so useful, why do some rulers not have it? Did they decide to rebel? Are they part of an underground movement against ruler conformity? Not exactly. It mostly comes down to design and cost. Plastic rulers, wooden rulers, metal rulers. Each type is manufactured differently. Some companies skip the hole because most people never actually use it. Others, like fancy stainless steel rulers used by engineers and architects, don't have it because those users probably have dedicated storage for their tools, or they're just better at keeping track of things than the rest of us. Also, some precision rulers don't have holes because adding one could slightly warp the measurements. And if you're an engineer designing a spaceship, a slightly off measurement might be a problem. For the rest of us, though, a ruler with or without a hole still gets the job done, assuming we can actually find it. But let's say you do have a ruler with a hole, and let's also say you don't use it for hanging. What else can you do with it? Oh, my friend, let's get creative. 1. A DIY compass. Stick a pencil through the hole. Hold another pencil at the 0 mark, and boom! You've got a homemade circle drawing machine. It's not perfect, but neither is your handwriting, so it works. 2. A fidget spinner substitute. Ever stuck a pen through the hole and spun the ruler around like some kind of office DJ? It's oddly satisfying. 3. A tiny spyglass. Ever peer through the hole just to feel dramatic? Maybe you're assessing your enemies. Maybe you're just bored. Either way, it's a vibe. 4. A ruler slingshot. We've all done it. You stick your finger in the hole, stretch it back like a rubber band, and snap. Instant entertainment. Also, instant regret. 5. A stress tester. Ever just bend the ruler back and forth until it snaps? It's not the most productive use of your time, but hey, it's science. Clearly, this hole has way more potential than just hanging your ruler on a wall. At the end of the day, this little hole is one of those overlooked design choices that actually make a lot of sense. It doesn't demand attention. It doesn't try to be flashy. It just quietly exists, ready to be useful at a moment's notice. Whether that's keeping your ruler neatly stored, helping you draw a perfect circle, or just giving you something to fidget with during a boring lecture. It may not be the star of the show, but it's the kind of subtle genius that makes everyday objects just a little more functional. So, next time you pick up a ruler, take a second to appreciate that tiny hole. Maybe even use it. Or, if you're like most people, continue ignoring it completely until the day you finally need it. And suddenly, it all makes sense. And that's the story of why rulers have a tiny hole at the end. If you enjoyed this video, or if this answered your curiosity behind those tiny holes, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.